VR is at its earliest stages. We're at the baby steps here, but some of the biggest companies in the world, Google, Facebook, Samsung, are betting billions that it's going to be a really big deal, that this is here to last, that it's not just a fad. We've been making films since November, and we've seen a tremendous appetite. The first VR film that you see is this kind of revelatory experience. It feels brand new and hugely exciting, and people want to see more of it. So we think that this really is going to catch on, and we've already seen signs of that. Our app, NYT VR, a virtual reality app, has been downloaded more than 600,000 times, and we've got more than 1 million views. People are watching these films and they're coming back to watch them. So it's early, by all means, but we think that this is going to last. So we have a new app. We've got, of course, the New York Times app, where you can read the New York Times report. We've got a new app called NYT VR, which is a place where you can go and view all of our films. And it's kind of a gallery of virtual reality films. You can watch them just with a phone, just like this, moving it around, but we think they're most powerful with a headset. The Google Cardboard headset is the simplest one. You can buy it on Amazon, at Google for $15 or $20. And then you slide your phone right in and you're watching the film. So from the audience's perspective, that's what you do. You download the app and you put the phone in a cardboard headset and you're off to the races. From the newsroom's perspective, it's a new question for us that I think more and more of the industry is going to be grappling with. But when news breaks, when there's a story idea, we ask ourselves, wait, is this story best told in video or in virtual reality? And we've got, that's a new kind of question that we're still figuring out how to answer. But if the answer is virtual reality, then we've got a VR rig, and we're constantly experimenting with new kinds of cameras and new rigs. We've got a few different options. But then we send one of our directors out with a rig and they shoot a VR film, and we've got editors who turn it into what you'll watch in your headset. I think it's really powerful for news. Again, we're at such early days that we're still all as an industry figuring out what it's best for. But the news experience, I think, is going to be an important one. The next time that there are, riots in an American city, like we've seen several times over the past year, we think that we'll be able to bring our audience to the scene in virtual reality in near real time, so that you'll be there instead of just reading the account the morning after of what happened on the streets of Ferguson, Missouri. You'll be able to actually see it and feel it. And we think that that's going to be a profoundly new way of engaging with the news and connecting with what's happening in the world. It's early to say, but we think that this is a real opportunity for advertisers to produce content, not just ads, but actual films that people want to watch. In video, we've seen now a generation of pre-roll ads before the film that I think most people view as largely annoying. In VR, what we've seen is successful brands have built VR experiences on their own that tell their own story and are extraordinary pieces of content in their own right. So that you've got people watching a GE branded VR film and then saying to their friend, hey, you've got to watch this. That rarely happens in commercials, but VR is a medium where it does, and we think that's going to be really attractive to advertisers.